Hello, 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 hello.
And play a bit.
Hello.
Okay, I think when you talk, maybe like pull the mic in
Okay.
and talk to the mic.
Um.
And then when you play,
Okay. Hello. Hello.
I
Oh, you guys can hear me. Okay. Nice. Can you? Oh, it's kind of quiet. So I gotta lean near the mic for you guys to hear me, right?
mean, or you can like just toggle this.
What does that do?
That's gonna be a lot louder.
What is that?
I think
Hello. How about now?
it's better.
Sound is very quiet. Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Can you guys say oh, still low? I'm just trying to get. I'm trying to get some feedback. Hold up.
Should I talk a bit?
Hello. Better. Oh, it's really better. Louder or louder? Louder.
I mean, it's getting there.
Louder. It's quite loud. If I play violin, it's going to be very loud, guys. Okay, so hi everyone. Let's just test the audio first. So this is just a talking sound, and then when I'm talking, let me know if it sounds alright. But the problem is when I play, it's going to be a lot louder, like a lot louder. Hello. Okay, so it's good. Okay, so voice is good. Now, how about playing? Is that alright?
Seems okay.
I think it's alright. Nice. Violin is good. Voice is quiet. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're not here. I'm not talking to you guys anyway. I'm practicing, so leave me alone.
I'm just here to update the.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna update the thumbnail, and then I'll
then
practice, then Eddie will practice.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, the whole point of this is so we get approved on Twitch. Because Twitch requires us to stream, that was 8 hours, 9 hours. So we can get, there's like, we can get donations essentially. And be like official Twitch partners.
Yeah.
So that's why we are doing this. We're practicing anyway, so we thought the best way to get the 8 hours in is to do practice. 40 hours. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Eddie's just helping me with the thumbnail right now.
Where does this stuff download to?
I don't know. Boomer Star.
Jesus.
Sometimes I don't know how all this works. It's.
That's right. You can practice first.
Okay.
I'll just do this.
I'll just start practicing, guys. So we're gonna do a few sessions of this, and then we're going to basically, practice. Just come along for the ride. I'll probably do about half an hour, and Eddie will do half an hour, and on live actually. So I'm gonna do more practice outside of the live stream, but this is just so we get that Twitch partnerships. And so hello YouTube, hello directors, and you guys. We decided to stream to YouTube too, just for fun, just as part of this whole thing. Because why not? It's kind of like maybe it's not fair if we just stream on Twitch and then YouTube fans on YouTube don't see it. Really?
I think it should be good, right?
Okay. Do I restart this? Okay, see you.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right. So yeah, here's the practice session. We've never really done these practice things properly, so I've never done this properly, so we're gonna just give it a shot. Really, it's just to get the hours in for Twitch, but we were practicing anyway, so that we just go along with the flow. Enjoy. And why are we practicing? Because got practice. Everyone moves at their own pace. I think that's what else is there. Yeah, people I think are here. Everything is running. Cool, cool. Nice, awesome. All right, I probably won't be paying much attention to chat for now. I'll just keep practicing and then I'll let you guys know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask you guys for some feedback and stuff, just in general. Oh, thank you for the super chat. That's crazy, Nick. Nice. Okay. And what am I practicing today? Oh yeah, I'm going to be practicing. I just realized we're going to be giving away some of the pieces we're playing on tour through this practice. Whatever. I'll be practicing a bit of Tchaikovsky today for this session. I need to move this just to the side. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous practicing because this is like not normal. It's not really normal to have like 1,000 people watching you practice. Okay. That was kind of like just the warm up, get my fingers moving. Okay. And guys, let me know. I might like practice and I'll try and like commentate a bit. Maybe that might be more interesting for you guys watching. And just kind of commentate my thoughts, I guess, as we go along. I want to work on opening just because it's one of those things. And I wasn't too happy with like the intonation. It sounds better when that semitone is closer too, rather than it's. good. Done! I'm done! I fluked it! That felt good. What the hell? Oh shit. You know, for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm playing. I kind of know what my old teachers used to say. Like, I'm playing more on time and not just powering through and rushing through it like a maniac. So, and it actually feels better. You feel more control. Maybe it just comes of age. Brett, can you play Zardas? No! I'm practicing! Leave me alone. Do it again. Maybe it's on. Nice. You know, I've always hated, not hated, I kind of always felt like this passage feels a bit awkward. Not passage, this fingering pattern. Fourth position. Here. Oh, sorry, fifth position. Mostly because I have a short pinky relative to my forefinger, so I always have to kind of go just a little bit higher, you know? Like that. Otherwise it's, I can't really. And then back to four. So awkward. There you go. One more time. Got it. Okay, so this part's kind of like, I don't know, Tchaikovsky is known for his ballet, so this part feels, you kind of have that, just imagine like a ballerina jumping up and down. That's kind of the vibe you gotta go for. Dude, I'm low-key nervous. It feels like I have to practice properly because I have like 1,000 eyes on me. Because if I don't practice properly, I'll be crucified by all of you. If you guys weren't watching, to be honest, a practice session would probably look more like this. Okay, now. So this part's kind of fun. You can do whatever you want, like not whatever you want, like, and the score says crescendo, and you got to decrescendo again before the ooh, mystery. So it's like, dun dun, bum, bum. Wow. Intonation, sorry. Yeah. You guys don't see it, but when I did this a few times before, my thumb was a bit tight. So I'm just kind of trying to release that. And also let me know, guys, if the commentary helps kind of guide the viewers on how this works. So that kind of, this knuckles here and the thumb, I was tight before, and it happens when you're nervous and all that stuff. So even sometimes you're not aware of it, so you just have to try and be aware of it. Actually, it doesn't sound really wanky. You shouldn't be trying, you should just be aware of it. So it's just like, be aware that it's tense, and then as soon as you're aware of it, that's the first step. That was better. Did you hear that? That's better. That's better. Here's another example where I have to come around to my pinky. Same thing. Yeah. A little bit of a test. What does ben sostenuto il tempo means? Do you guys know? Ah! It's over 1,000 viewers. Nah, not looking. Yeah, do you guys notice it's better, right? It's just when you have these joints, this just opens up the vibrato a lot more. You know, it legit feels like there's a freaking concert I'm watching. Oh, whatever. Oops, something went wrong. Okay. Actually, you probably heard like I play open A string. That's kind of a little hack that some string players use for violinists, and any string players will use, is to just double check your intonation. It's a quick hack. So you kind of just check against the open string. That's in tune. When it's out of tune, you'll hear it. If you really pay attention, it sounds a bit sour. The frequencies are not really moving together. That's better. know. Whoa! Someone donated. What? Thanks, Peggy. Wow. We should do like a thing where every donation I play something random. No, I should focus. Okay, so that part is like quite fingery and loady, and I mean I've done the practice before, that's why I can kind of just brush through it. What really tripped me was the beats. Actually, I'll exaggerate the beats so you guys can hear it. So and then it goes I hate this when the bowing goes against kind of the. That doesn't make it. No, you shouldn't play it like that. I was just exaggerating so you guys hear it. And then open up. Yeah. And another thing I've also noticed when I play, I kind of go into this playing mode, and some performers they actually practice. You can tell they practice, not just playing. They practice kind of the way they look when they play, if that makes sense. Because we're always so focused on practice, we kind of forget what we look like. But I'm not gonna practice that today. Others will just be like, well, that stuff. But I'm not. I want to actually play the notes first. Without making some weird stuff. Okay, I think that's fine. Dum. Messy. Do you guys like that one or no. I just separate the bows. Bowings. Thoughts, guys? You guys can be my teaching assistant. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? First one? Second one? First one? Second one? The legato one? Second? Oh my god, it's like mixed. This. Or. Okay, second. Everyone's going more second. So, there's a lot of accents on this actually, so you gotta. and it's quite fast, so I can't do too much bow. So I got to make sure I get enough sound without crunching the note as well. So it doesn't sound like it's kind of pressing. And a lot of that comes from like the bow weight and the contact point. I can't explain it. It's just very subtle, but it's. I know everyone talks about contact point, but that's not enough. There's actually more to it. Because you can have good contact point, but still things go wrong. Things still go wrong. Ah. That's better. Hear that? Ah. You know what I just realized? My thumb was tight again. There we go. I've got that. Now I need to practice the inverse bowing, because it's the opposite bowing. Now it's connecting the inverse bowing to the. That was one good one out of the 20,000. Nice. Nice. Not nice. Cool. Okay. It's a good technique. Just there you go. There you go. I'm actually just trying to figure out what's stopping me from being accurate on this shift. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Do you guys like the commentary, by the way? Just so I get a feel for it. You know, if you guys just let me know. Holy moly! Wow, thanks, Peggy Smith. That's a huge donation. Huge donation for practice. Yeah, let me know if you guys like the commentary. Maybe it helps, so you guys can see what I'm kind of thinking. If you watch me practice, it also counts as practicing. Only here. Okay, so it's. I got a little kind of like thing I want to show you guys. I have a little problem where, oh my god, it's already 30 minutes. I gotta end soon, but I'm actually slowly working on my bow strokes, so you can see. So when I'm doing the bow change, I'm not still stuck in my fingers here. You might see violinists with bow hands like this. They're actually pressing a lot more. I don't know, it's just visually, I know it's like they're pressing a lot more than actually drawing the sound out, making like a big resonant sound. And obviously, if you have a great instrument, a great bow, it kind of hides the problems in some ways. But you got to make sure that's something I'm working on. So I'm really into the string. Can't really explain it that much time. I'm gonna play a bit more, then we'll end the stream. Okay, so in this passage, I really just want flair, accuracy, and I don't really lose control, especially when you're in an orchestra. You kind of want to run. I play this with orchestra, but you just kind of want to run. So, check intonation. And then this bowing has to be quicker and lighter because I got to get to the tip of the, or at least closer. Like that. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. Yeah, ready? Was alright until the round down. There we go. Now I've always hated the next part. I'll play a bit and then we'll end the stream. Just so it goes. That has been the pet peeve of mine for like the last 10 years. And I know I'm kind of like overthinking it, but let me figure it out today. With you guys watching. Not bad. So I want to get into this development theme without taking too much time, also taking too little time. Just it needs to flow. I think a lot of time in these pieces, Tchaikovsky, which most of you probably heard a gazillion times, it's not so much just the flair. It's actually, can you tell a good story and do a really convincing phrase and just long phrases over time, and that's hard. Oh my god! Thank you, Mirai. Makes office, listening to Brett practice makes office way more work enjoyable. Should I ruin it now? Okay, no, shit. I should It's just, let me figure this out. Not bad. Was good until then. So I'm kind of just playing as if I'm also playing with an orchestra, because you got to kind of project but not be too like rah. It's kind of like lyrical, whatever. Again, my thumb tight enough. I kind of like that sound I just made. I don't know what it sounded like through the mic, but. And the G sharp's not too low. I like it closer to the A. Jokes! That wasn't practicing! That was me just playing. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough for today on the live stream. I'm gonna be practicing more, but I gotta now pass it to Eddie to do the hours and, you know, do the hours and get it in for the Twitch partnerships. In case you're watching from YouTube, why are we even doing this? It's just because we're doing that. So, cool. I haven't been reading the comments, sorry everyone. Was that alright? I was not really practicing the last like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I was just playing. Alright, I think Eddie's gonna practice. I am gonna wrap things up here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Still kind of nervous. My hands are like sweaty. I know it's like just practicing, but it's kind of weird to practice in front of people. But I hope at least this helps a few people out there. Ironically, I feel like having you guys watch me practice actually made me a bit more critical and aware of my practice. Actually is a good thing. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, go practice. How do I turn this off? Oh wait, let me turn this off here. Hold on. Oh yeah, thank you for all the super chat donations. That was crazy. You guys didn't have to. Okay, goodbye everyone. Let me figure this out. Oh, my knees. Eddie's turn now. Woo! Are we still rolling?